Hi, I'm Emily Carson, and I serve on the staff of the Southeastern Minnesota Synod. Having a strong awareness of history empowers us to step wisely and compassionately into the future. Earlier this week, Dr. Anthony Fauci, before a House panel, said, quote, "We forget things when we're distant from them." He was referring to COVID-19 and how important it is not only to learn from the past, but also to actively document what we're learning right now so that it can help us moving forward. The words he said were, "We forget things when we're distant from them." This is also true as relates to the realities of racism in the United States and within the Lutheran Church. We forget things when we're distant from them. Last summer, at the Churchwide Assembly, the ELCA, our denomination, apologized to people of African descent for our historical complicity in slavery and its enduring legacy of racism in the United States and globally. And our denomination also created a really helpful resource called An Explanation of the Declaration of the ELCA to People of African Descent, so that all of us as people of the ELCA could have a comprehensive understanding of why it is so important for this formal apology to be expressed and lived into. Having an awareness of history empowers us to move wisely and compassionately into the future. But if we skip over the understanding history part, or assume we already know everything there is to know, our egos get in the way, and our motivation to engage in the disruption of oppressive patterns is lost. I encourage you to spend some time with this resource. It contains the apology itself, the why behind the apology, a historical timeline of slavery and its legacy in the 1600s, an exploration of the question, slavery is over, so why can't we just move on? Lutheran history as relates to slavery, the history of people of African descent in resilience and resistance, where do we go from here, and references and a host of resources. As a synod and a denomination, the ELCA, we are committed to actively engaging anti-racism and racial justice work. Having an understanding of where we have been as a country and a church empowers us to move forward wisely and compassionately. Please take time with this resource and share it with your community of faith. And as is stated at the end of this great resource, quote, "An apology is only empty words and promises unless it is accompanied by action which is grounded in prayer, education, and soul-searching repentance. We trust that God can make all things new." Amen.